If the Tenryo Commission won't assist in dealing with the thunderstorm, the consequences could be catastrophic.
It's not that we're unwilling to do our part. We just don't have any spare hands right now. I hope you can understand.
Exactly. So let's keep the...
Hey, Toma! What's going on?
Hello you two. We were just talking about what an impact you've made in Inazuma.
Greetings. Thank you both again for delivering Miss Hiragi's letter that time.
Ah, so they're friends of yours. I'm Master Kamaji's servant. Call me Ippe.
Well, the Tri-Commission's work used to consist of gathering information for the Shogun and carrying out any duties she assigned. But recently, she announced that she wishes to spend some time in solitude and self-reflection. Since she is refusing to receive any visitors, we all understand if the Shogun needs some quiet time to gather her thoughts. The only problem is, in the meantime, the thunderstorm out at sea has been getting... Yep, that's the one. And all the time it's been there, the storm has never changed in shape or size. But now, it seems to be drawing closer to Inazuma.
What? So her will's changed and she wants to destroy Inazuma now? Or is this her with... Nuh-uh! She lost to us! Paimon's not scared. What? Paimon's just, you know, a little concerned that she...
I don't think you need to worry about that. The reason we're concerned is that we've never known the Almighty Shogun's will to falter.
Considering Liyue's god left not too long ago, it's hard not to take it as a bad sign. A lot of people now believe that the thunderstorm is getting wilder because the Almighty Shogun is having health problems. The fact that she won't see anyone right now makes us concerned that things are only going...
Right. So, before rumors start spreading, Miss Kamisato got me to come here and discuss countermeasures with the Tenryo Commission. We need to make sure we're prepared to deal with the chaos if and...
Unfortunately, the reality is that the Tenryo Commission is facing huge internal instability at the moment. The Kujo clan has lost control over the other clans. The Kujo clan is still awaiting the Shogun's trial for colluding with the Fatui and nearly destroying the whole of Inazuma. Everyone knows that a change of commissioner is inevitable. It's just a matter of time before the Almighty Shogun hands down her decree.
To put it simply, no one will take orders from the Kujo clan anymore. But there's still work that has to be done.
If Mr. Takayuki was in better health...
My lack of ability is to blame. I failed to uncover the truth in time.
Don't blame yourself, Master. You have to at least keep your chin up until your older brother returns.
Yes, you're right. Masahito has enough on his plate at the moment. Mustn't cause any more issues for him. Okay, Toma, let's revisit this discussion in a few days. Right now, I need to go visit Takatsukasa Susumu, head of the Takatsukasa clan. He's the only...
I suppose. Well, okay, no problem.
I'll come with you, Master.
No need. I'll handle this by myself.
Oh, okay. Take care.
If you think about it, both the thunderstorm situation and the issue with the Tenryo Commission have been caused by the Shogun's decision to take some time off, right? If things carry on like this, people will start to panic.
Huh? You can actually do that?
Don't know for sure, but we may as well try. Whether she takes us up on the offer or not will depend on what mood she's in.
Sounds like you guys know what to do. Shall I leave it up to you then? You know, everyone's worrying about the Shogun's condition, but if people got to see her in person, it would put their fears to rest. Thank you very much.
The way Paimon sees it, there's only one person who might have the chance to see the Shogun while she's isolating, right? Let's take a trip to the Grand Narukami Shrine!
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world. wasn't expecting to receive VIP shrine visitors during downtime. So I suppose you're here just to visit me? How cold. I saved your skin, didn't I? Surely you... Then again, I suppose your frankness is part of your charm. So tell me, what is the matter?
We heard the Shogun decided to take a break, and since then the thunderstorm around Inazuma has gotten wilder. Rumor has it that the thunderstorm is affected by the Shogun's will, so people are worrying that something might be wrong with her.
All right. There's little purpose in keeping anything hidden from you anyway. Since the battle, the Shogun has been greatly troubled and her temperament has changed drastically.
What?
Her power was already on the decline. Then you dealt her that fateful strike. The defeat was a heavy blow to her. It also didn't help that I forgot to bring her some tricolor dango and light novels when I went to see her. Oh, the poor thing. Without desserts and books to console herself with, she was so angry she quite simply lost it. Crying and ranting and raving. Oh, I could hardly bear to...
You expect us to believe that a god would throw a temper tantrum over...
Before you get too indignant, consider the fact that your concerns sound every bit as nonsensical to me as that blatant lie did to you. A seeks eternity. To her, mortal lives come and go in the blink of an eye. Of what consequence to her are mortal concerns for her well-being?
You're saying she's...
I don't know the details. She said she wanted to rest, and I have nothing pressing that requires her attention, so there is no reason to disturb her. I have heard about the thunderstorm, though. As to the cause, it is not inconceivable that, as you suggest, I am the only one in all of Inazuma who can visit her while she is resting. But tell me, why should this concern me? Why should I do this for you, when I already have everything one could ever want, and have seen everything one could ever wish to see? I like that answer. Here is the pass permit. Show it to the Okuzumeshu at the gate, and he will let you in.
Thanks, Miko!
My question was in jest, but since you answered it in earnest... Oh, and don't forget to return the pass permit to me after you have finished with it.
Protection of the Electro-Archon. May the blossoms of the Sylvan Sakura bloom. See that he stays.
Breathtaking.
The almighty Shogun has requested solitude. No
Oh, we've got a pass permit from Miko.
Don't be ridiculous. Lady Guji never gives her pass permit to another person. Guji-ai is only authorized to hold that pass permit because of the trust that the Almighty— Wait, this is authentic. Understood. Then as the Shogun has ordered, I must not stand in your way. Apologies. Please proceed. Since the Shogun is resting at this time, please be especially respectful and make sure your behavior is impeccable.
Look how she's pacing back and forth. Don't you think she looks a little anxious?
How did you get in? Trespassers are to be eliminated at once.
Wait, no, it's us! Why are you treating us like we're your enemies? We made amends, didn't we? Also, we got in by totally legitimate means!
Denied. Use of force has been forbidden. Anyway, be gone. Do not disturb my solitude. That is of no concern. This is my recuperation state.
What do you make of this? She's acting strange, huh?
This body has no need of rest. But I am an assistant to the one within. If she wishes to rest, I must follow her will.
Paimon gets it. So this is all A's doing. But why? Surely you going about your business doesn't interfere with the plane of euthymia. She's got plenty of space in there. Seems like it would be the perfect place for rest and relaxation.
I do as she wishes. I can say no more than this. I cannot. In my current state, even if I went out, I could do nothing. I am currently unwilling to deal with any business. I am also incapable of it. It has been forbidden.
What should we do? It feels like this conversation is going—
Ah, it's you too. It's been a while. The Shogun can't do much at the moment. Come straight in and see me.
That was terrifying! Would it be so hard to give us a little warning first?
It's not your first time. I don't see what there is to be so alarmed about.
So, is the Shogun broken?
Don't worry. The Shogun's not broken. I've just temporarily disabled many of her functions. Currently, the Shogun is unable to handle any business and cannot appear as me. So the easiest solution was to announce that I am resting. As I said, I need to think about Inazuma's eternity. But the Shogun is still running based on her old rules. I can't allow her to make any mistakes while I am working.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
No. She was not created to ever be turned off. Furthermore, I had even predicted at the time that I may wish to modify the Shogun's operational rules at some point in the future. However, that's why the Shogun has a robust system to safeguard against modification. It's also to protect against unforeseen— For now, while I figure out the form that eternity should take—
Oh, Paimon gets it now! The thunderstorm's getting out of control because some of the Shogun's functions—
the thunderstorm is getting—
Huh?
I see.
You can fix it!
It's just a minor error. This kind of thing was bound to happen. A small modification to the— Don't look at me like that. I've never had to tinker with the Shogun before, and she's very complicated. It's practically inevitable. Yes, that's it. I'm not making excuses. It's the truth.
It's fine! Just as long as you can fix it is all.
Not much. As before, I can see the way forward, yet there are still contradictions. But there is no urgency. To reach an ill-conceived verdict in haste, just for the sake of having reached one, would be a
If everyone sees that the Shogun is in good health, it'll put on, and who knows? A change of scenery might put...
You mean, leave the plane of Youthheim? It's unnecessary, as far as I'm concerned. But since... Alright then. Oh, since the theme of the day is a change of pace, you can just call me A. I'm not a...
What? But you're just A's consciousness, aren't you? Can consciousness...
I have my ways. I would never subject myself to
Oh, great! Then there's nothing to worry about. Allow us to be your tour guides.
Tour guides? What's a tour guide?
Someone to show you around the Inazuma of today and give you tips on where to eat and how... Let's move out.
Is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember it. Huh, the stores have changed, and so have the vendors. Well, that's to be expected.
It's the Shogun! What is the almighty Shogun doing here?
Isn't the Shogun sick? This is quite sudden.
I appear to have frightened the people.
Well, what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town? People are gonna freak out a bit.
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of information to process and orders to give out. She doesn't have time to deal with it herself. Additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation. There would be no need for her to come here just to pass the time or to relax.
So, what do we do now? Should we go away for a while?
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause trouble. Let's just relax.
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon was worried about.
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Yep, same as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic. Wait a second. Hey, are you saying you don't have any Mora either?
Of course I don't. There is no need for commerce in the plane of Euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me. Wait, what do you mean, either? Anyway, people seem to be behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
What is this stall selling? I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
What's the Shogun doing here? What am I supposed to do in this? Shogun, excuse me.
It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look around. I'm having a change of pace today. Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
Huh? Milk? Sounds kind of like the odd one out.
It might sound odd, but it is in fact my specialty. You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with them no matter what I sell. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience. For example, my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the dango are worked into a viscous form, they mix very nicely with the milk. The focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
Oh, dango with milk. I've never heard of it. What made you want to do this?
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got no bone to pick with eternity.
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity I pursue is something that can be shaken by dango and milk?
Huh. Why do I feel like she's... Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango, so they gave some to me. But there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either. And both dango and milk have a short shelf life. So I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose. To my surprise...
A chance combination. Interesting.
The almighty Shogun wants to try?
Nice. It's sweet. The sensation is not so different from eating a dessert. A unique beverage indeed.
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also feels like eating food.
It's a little bit like... porridge? But the resemblance is only superficial. Anyway, I like it.
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this...
Well, I won't lie to you.
Huh? So it's selling slowly?
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. I'm not saying the almighty Shogun has unusual tastes. Please, don't take it the wrong...
Ah, I see. Well, that can be fixed. I'll just have the Yashiro Commission order a few hundred cups and go door-to-door delivering them.
No, almighty Shogun. That's too much.
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for them to miss out on dango milk. Of course. I've heard that most humans like desserts, so it's not unusual that I should enjoy them too. There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. Much more enjoyable than meditating alone all the time. By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yacht. She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine without seeing.
Sure! Let's go and have a look!
Shogun! Almighty Shogun! What brings you to the Eye Publishing House? Do you have instructions for us?
No, not at all. Don't be so nervous. I'm just here to look around.
Apologies. I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look into the management? Or
She just wants to browse your books.
the Almighty Shogun wishes to read light novels?
Yes. Any recommendations?
The Eye Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general public, and the...
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again. Relax.
In principle, you're absolutely right. It's just...
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand, we'll explain it to her.
Well... okay then. Please, there are some winning entries from the This Novel is Amazing competition. I've just, don't take them too seriously.
Okay. Let's go. Huh. How can this be? Did I underestimate the caliber of this material? I know every individual word in these books' titles, so why is it that they make no sense to me in these particular... Take this one, for example. The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilichurl... It's so long. Is it true that hilichurls grow stronger from eating Sansetias?
It's just a narrative device.
Narrative device. So it's made up? What's the point of that? Without being grounded in reality, how can this... Also, I'm fairly certain that hilichurls can't write stories. So...
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservations right about now. How about we choose for you?
All right, then. I believe myself to be relatively well-read. I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's style.
All right, leave it to us. We'll be back in a jiffy. This could be a pretty tough job. Let's see what we're up against. What a strange person. What? Someone like that could easily become the top martial arts pro in the world. You do have a point. And a character so... The suspense. Paimon only skimmed through, but Paimon can tell this girl has loved the main character with all her hearts and... Right! Yeah, it's just a novel. The plot is really gripping. But would A really understand this kind of mortal romance? With a premise like this, it's no wonder Kuroda was Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this one. Well, if someone turned into Paimon and did a bunch of stuff this Paimon would never do... That's all of them. Let's try to explain them to A.
Everything is going smoothly, just as I planned.
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories.
Hey! Paimon thought we agreed
It's okay. I find it quite interesting. She would never use the Muso no Hitotachi as frivolously as she does in the pages of this book. Nor would she ever use it as a means of venting emotions. In reality, the reason for drawing her, since there is such a great deal of difference between the story and the reality, I don't feel offended at all. That said, I hear that Yae Publishing, which means that the content of this book must have been approved by her. In fact, no. It may even have been her idea.
So what do you think of Yae Publishing House's light novels, eh? Do you like the stories we picked?
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself, but what they represent in terms of the effects. Back when I decided to isolate myself in the plane of euthymia, there was no Yae Publishing House, and in accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an eternal nation. But the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed with time. I disagree with your point of view. That's what I would say if we were still in the plane of euthymia. But the truth is right here in front of me.
And that's exactly why we brought you out, to take a look around. Sure, it's not the same as you remember, but one way or another...
Yes, you're right. I'm wary of any and all change. But I thank you for inviting me out. This may be an everyday occurrence for you, but I've seen a lot, and it's made me think a lot. I really can't praise it highly enough.
Ooh, great idea!
Take a photo?
It's okay. Come with us. We'll find a scenic spot and show you a... Let's move out.
So...
We're taking a photo of you. Just basically, a photo makes a...
Okay. So what exactly... Ah, I see. So in other... the more I think of... How should I pose? Help me out here. Okay. I'll try that. Okay. Let's get started.
Let's pick a good angle to record. These are all the snacks I have. Please let me grow up faster. It's a wrap! Take a look! Here's the photo we...
Wow. This is a... But she doesn't seem to be able to move, or... I thought it would turn out poorly because I felt rather rigid. The pose is exactly the same, and so is the scene.
That's what makes it so special!
Hang on. I'm still So, the one in this photo, if it's not me, then why does she look exactly like me? And if she is me...
Okay, that's way above Paimon's head. Over to you, Traveler. Hey, that's right! Do you think
Of course I do. It was never my intention to place...
So then...
Well, I'm still me. There is no doubt about that. My existence... I am me. There is only one of me. But I can exist in many different forms. The Shogun, for example, is one of my forms of existence. The
In that case, this picture is one of your...
So even I, Then, how can I ask Inazuma and everything I have encountered on this journey with... You've seen a lot of... Based on what I have seen today, but it would be incorrect to conclude from both the Vision Hunt Decree and the statue of the omnipresent god were conceived as a mean... Perhaps.
Sounds to Paimon like, and that means that we've done a real.
Master Kamaji!
Why is it getting? Oh, that sounded like.
Ipe.
Yep. Let's find out. Hey, Ipe! What's the matter?
Ah, it's you. Huh? The Almighty Shogun. You must be looking for my master, Kujo Kamaji? I am very sorry, he's not here at the moment. But if it pleases you, I will gladly deliver a message on your behalf.
It's okay. I'm not here to see him. We just heard you calling out, so we came to see what was going on.
Yes. Master Kamaji still hasn't returned from... In fairness, he does have a habit of taking long... But for some reason, today...
Kujo Kamaji.
That's right.
I have heard that things are...
Forgive us, Almighty Shogun. The Kujo clan's reputation is damaged, so...
Surely they would be.
Actually, they decided to hold this one elsewhere. The meeting place is in the mountains near the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Takatsukasa. Another familiar name. They have been faithfully serving the Kujo clan all these years?
Yes, that's why Master Kamaji decided to discuss things with them. I've searched all over the city. If he really hasn't returned yet, then... Yeah, I thought of that possibility. No need. I'm not as smart as Master, so...
What are you?
Let's go see what's happening. With me present, they are unlikely to blame you, even if we... Besides, this has only come about because I failed to make a timely decision. This issue started with me.
Thank you so much, Shogun. I'll keep looking around in the meantime, too. Let me mark out the location of the base.
Let's move out. Let's move out. Whoa! Look at how well it hit.
I can't think of a reason anyone would want to build a structure like this deep in the mountains. I feel something that doesn't belong here.
Huh?
We should proceed with caution. The Kujo clan descendant may well be in trouble. is no escape.
Allow me. Nova, get them! Why are there Ronin here? This is a Tenryou Commission base.
Something is not right. We must remove all those who stand in our way.
Nice and spicy.
Shine down!
Hold the line. No touching. Born of ice and frost.
How's this? To the fairy.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
How's this?
Illusion shattered! Shine down!
Rest and rebuild. Access denied.
Yes!
Rain outlines your fate.
Nova, get them!
There is no escape!
What a lucky day! There's more!
Blaze over.
Let me read you a verse.
You're toast!
To the fairy. Finally, let's get business. To the fairy. Finally,
No touching.
the fairy. What a lucky day.
Illusion shattered!
I can fix this. Born of ice and frost.
How's fairy? Finally,
We're way behind schedule.
Body and mind.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Allow me.
how's this? To the fairy. To the fairy.
Rest and rebuild.
Finally, no. What's one more?
Shine down!
That won't work.
For Rex Lapis. Access denied.
Rain cutter.
There is no escape!
You win.
Look, it's Oct02. But
Almighty Shogun!
Shogun,
Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan. Explain what—
Oh, we're just discussing some minor issues that have cropped up in the Tenryou Commission recently.
And these minor issues warranted the secluded location and the hiring of Ronin and Kairagi to keep guard?
Well, there's been a lot of turmoil lately. It was just out of security considerations, that's all.
Silence. Descendant of the Kujo clan.
all right. I came here intending to negotiate, but it turned out all they were interested in was a written confession.
A written confession?
Yes. A statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujo clan since the inception of the Vision Hunt.
All factual statements, of course. Not a single one of them
I can't deny that. But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's achievements throughout the document, claiming these are all falsehoods.
Says who? Why, you two-faced...
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is... Why else would you push a false narrative in the written confession that paints your clan in a good light, and try to make me sign it under...
What are you talking about? You're not under duress.
I believe I now
Don't listen to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the Kujo clan. Surely you, of everyone, knows. Not a single word they say...
You are quite mistaken if you think your dispute is of any interest to me.
Well, yes, of course. It's the eternal
Then the situation is not as complicated as you seem to have made it. After all, I am the one who appoints the...
Sorry,
The first Tenryo commissioner demonstrated his will with the blade. If you want me to appoint a new clan, then naturally... Do you not know how to wield a blade? Or do you simply... Here you are talking about offering your life, and... Well, never mind. What about one of you, then? Anyone who can defeat me... Does not a single
I will challenge you, almighty Shogun.
What?
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Regrettably, even if you win against...
I realize that. I don't stand a chance of winning against you anyway. Even when I was executing the Vision Hunt decree, I had doubts about my father's decisions. I knew that what I was doing was wrong. But that was as far as I went. I doubted, and I ruminated. I understood the situation perfectly well, but I took no action, and I didn't save a single person. I accept the Kujo clan's decline as punishment for my
To be brutally honest, for someone of your strength...
Yes. I'm too weak, but if nothing else, then right here, just as the Shogun said, a forefather, then please, let me. This is my last chance to do something.
This is patently me, but I accept. The Kujo clan's honor was forged with courage, tempered with integrity, and shines beyond life and death. Show me whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
Ready to learn, almighty Shogun.
Another anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujo honor still courses through your veins. Kujo Kamaji is wounded. Descendants of the Takatsukasa clan, it is your responsibility to take care of him. You may not have the courage to challenge me, but I trust that you are capable of attending to a small matter such as this.
Yes, of course. I apologize. I'm sorry. So sorry.
I had heard that the Kujo clan is no longer fit to shoulder the work of the Tenryou Commission. The search for a successor to the role of Tenryou Commissioner is indeed a matter of great urgency. However, following this duel, I have decided to postpone the Kujo clan's punishment for the time being. In the meantime, I expect the Takatsukasa clan to continue supporting the Kujo clan as before.
As you instruct, so it shall be done. We would not dare question the almighty Shogun's will.
Finally, if you still think you can copy the Fatui strategy of providing me with deceptive information to produce flaws in my judgment, you will see me appear once again as I have done today. Only next time, my blade will show no mercy.
Understood. Thank you, almighty Shogun, for your wisdom and mercy.
That will do. I will have the Okuzumeshu continue the investigation from here. Come with me. Let's find a quiet place. There's something I want to talk about with you.
When it's time to deal with the—
Oh, you think so? I thought I was rather accommodating. If it had been the Shogun, she would have decapitated Kujo Kamaji without a second thought. I do believe he was prepared for that outcome. I could see it in his eyes. The Kujo clan has undergone a dramatic change from its glory days to its present decline. Kamaji is hardly a great heir to the Kujo name, but he has shown me how some things remain the same. I also have you to thank. The things we experienced out on the streets, and the photo you took of me.
So what's next for the Kujo clan? Will they get—
Not a chance. Even if their heir was someone who showed promise, still, I will give them a little more time. The Shogun does not make mistakes. She is incapable of doing so. But I have much to contemplate in the days to come. But at least, I can now see the way I think I'll leave that to the Shogun. The greatest threat to eternity is still the erosion that comes with time. As I said, the Shogun has a robust system to protect her against modification. But I've made up my mind. So I will do— This has certainly—
Absolutely. You sorted out the Tenryou Commission, and the people in the city got to see a happy and healthy— If you enjoyed your trip, we should get you out again sometime.
No need. There's no place for such things in my life. Also, please stop making it sound as if Okay. My period of solitude will now continue, but it will not last too much longer. I will leave you humans to deal with an—
Okay, see you Considering a lot of what happened was the only thing left to do is return the past permit.
did you now? Well then, you'll have to tell me all about it. How amusing. The almighty Shogun goes downtown, and suddenly she's like a wide-eyed country girl trying to find her bearings in the big city. Marvelous. What a shame I didn't get to see it for myself. It's fine. She wouldn't mind. Really, she wouldn't. So, from what you were saying, it seems that that's the most important outcome of this trip. To be honest, I wasn't expecting you...
Yeah, it seems like she's not gonna...
To put it nicely, even deities indulge in wishful thinking. To put it more bluntly... Anyway, it sounds like you had a very pleasant trip, and even had the chance to see A's less formal side. Next time you wish to see her, you can come and take the pass permit from me again.
What? But she said...
Because she is a god. It's not that gods don't need the company of others, but you don't belong to this world.
Protection of the Electro Arc. See the resources of the sacred
Let's move out.
Was there something else you wanted to...
Breathtaking.
Add Astro...
private publishing house released numerous works that lay out military strategy. Is it just me?
If you haven't mastered... Huh?
In a simple and pragmatic way. Those are my... favorite. Got stomach cramps. Race you!
The essence of the Ame no Ma- Okay, okay. I'm losing patience.
We have put in...
If you ever
I don't like.
no touching.
Cut down.
Next on the agenda. Next on the agenda. frost.
The depth second. Cascade.
This is long overdue. Hold the line. Come on, focus.
Nothing to fear. Solidify.
I will have force.
No touching.
Let's move out.
Born of ice and frost. Blaze over.
Cascade.
We're way behind schedule. We're way behind schedule.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
No touching. This is long
Stabilize.
overdue.
Mind the deluge.
was just thinking that the silk flowers... Allow me!
Crumble!
We're way behind schedule.
Hold the line! Let's move out. Born of ice
I
and
will
frost.
have
Blaze
order.
over.
Be still. Time to withdraw. Kamisato Arc. Suiyu! Stabilize. This is...
My contract goes...
Next on the agenda,
Be still.
access denied.
Mind the deluge.
Allow me!
Have order.
All hail!
No touching. We're way behind schedule.
Born of ice and frost.
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Hold
Be
the
still.
line!
No touching.
Pace yourself before you erase yourself.
Rest and rebuild!
Access denied.
Born of ice and frost.
We're way behind schedule. No touching.
Hold the line!
Luxury, but I love listening to the rain from the courtyard. Mm.